everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Beatrice here. I just want to talk to you today about yarn that gets torn or broken, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how you can repair something that you tore or something that accidentally got pulled and it's just hanging there in your current project. Or if you've got a project that you're working on, or an old blanket maybe in your closet and you found that it's torn. Today I'm going to teach you how you can repair something like this, and you can make it really pretty again and your project won't be ruined. Okay? Today's tutorial, you're going to need a pair of scissors, a darning needle, and some yarn, preferably the same color. So in this case, I'm making this customized blanket, and what happened is I had a cat. Everything I do is basically just off the cuff. Because I can't paint, I like to crochet and make beautiful things with crochet appliques. So in this situation, I had a cat sitting here, but I didn't like it. So when I took it off, I removed the cat, and because I wanted to do a different design, I realized that when I cut the cat away ever so slightly, I thought I had done a great job, but I didn't. And so as you can see, I cut the yarn. Well, we don't want that, because see, now there's a hole. We're going to repair it, even though I'm going to be putting this cat back. We don't really want any yarn that's left unraveled, because then your blanket will start to ravel, and then that'll just be problems down the road for the person that you're going to give this blanket to. So what I used for the blanket was I apologize because I threw away the wrapper, but I had used this multicolored yarn. Well, I don't have the white anymore. So what I'm going to do is just fudge the situation, and I just found a regular white. And again, in this particular circumstance, it's not going to matter much, because I'm going to, number one, put the cat back on, and number two, I'm going to place a fabric on the back side of the blanket. So it really doesn't matter what it looks like on this side. We're only doing this repair to prevent it from raveling any further. We're going to try to repair this hole. Okay? So the first thing you want to do is grab your, I'm going to have to use this white. Just go ahead and get some yarn on your darning needle. Just cut a good length of yarn. That way you have enough. Not too much, not too little, but we really just want some yarn to repair it. So it's really not going to be a science. It really is just a matter of figuring out where the unraveling starts. So I can see that it's starting like right about here. Right here's where we lost the yarn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just start, and it doesn't matter if you start from the top or the bottom, again, because see, the cat is a nice size. It's going to cover anything that you put under there, so nobody's going to really be scrutinizing under the cat. But we're just going to start weaving where you can see that this yarn is coming up. You just try to follow where you think it was unraveling from. So I'm going to start it about right here, go through this one, and just start kind of weaving through. We just want to patch it up to prevent future ripping. Now, I think they might, I've seen some people use an adhesive, and I'm not really too familiar with that. I might buy some to try it on another project if I have another rip, but in this situation, I don't feel like I'm going to need that adhesive. But if you've used it, I would love to see your comments of how you liked it to repair, and especially if it's not covered by an applique. How did you repair it if you used the adhesive? So I'm just kind of slowly weaving back and forth. And here's the tail that we used at the beginning to start weaving. It really is just using your best judgment. Now I'm going to turn it and start weaving this way, perpendicular. That's a pretty good job. Now I'm going to take a look from the back just to see what it looks like on the back side. It doesn't look like there's anything left unraveling in the back, so I think we patched it up okay. So see? It looks pretty secure to me, so I think I'm going to just reattach my cat right about here. So just start sewing in your cat to secure the cat back in place. This is just a reminder to myself that the next time I have to remove a certain type of applique from a blanket, that I need to be more careful and not cut the actual blanket. I thought I was being careful, but I wasn't careful enough. So see, this was where we patched it. And we're just putting the cap right on top, and no one will ever know what happened in case you have to do the same thing. And when you're attaching an applique to a blanket or any other project, you just want to take your needle and your thread and try to get the edges of the applique and the color that matches the applique. So see, now you can see a little bit from the back, but like I said earlier, I'm going to be putting a cloth fabric backing on it, on this blanket. So here's what we've repaired on the back, and you can't even tell by looking at the front that there was any type of a rip underneath. So that's it for today's tutorial. And I hope that this helped you and you learned how to correct your mistakes. And I hope you don't have any, but if you do, I hope this really helped. So I thank you for watching this video, and I hope to see you in another video. Thanks, and take care.